Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Madison. Thank you so much for joining. Today we're going to be doing February part 1 cash envelope stuffing. If you haven't seen my January ones, I will leave them linked up here in the cards as well as the description box below. Thank you again for coming here and watching my video. We are going to be stuffing my cash envelopes. I do make these at home, as well as I am Canadian, hence the nice pretty money. I will give you a little bit of a background. I do live at home with my parents. I am saving up for a house. My car is fully paid off, but now I am starting up on my car insurance, and I think that's about it. I also do not do a zero-based budget, so if you are into this cash envelope stuffings, I just wanted to let you know that I don't do a zero-based budget. What that basically means is I pulled out $600 to fill these envelopes, but that's not necessarily what I got paid, and I'm not leaving my account in zero. Just wanted to put that out there. I also in March will be adding in new categories. I did get a credit card, and that will be something that I'll probably be adding into my monthlies that I need to pay off if it's used or whatnot. So that'll probably be going on here. Again, we are doing number 1, so I did pull out $600 to fill these envelopes, and I think that's about it. We're gonna get started, and we are gonna start with my monthlies. So these are my monthlies here. We're gonna get started with rent, which is $250. So $150, $250. And we're going to put that right in there. And on the back, we're going to write date, amount, and total. So rent is done. Next up is phone bill, and phone bill gets $50. Again, date, amount, and total on back. And phone bill's done. Next up is gas, and gas gets $40. My monthlies are pretty much the same every single stuffing. It's just my sinking funds, or sometimes I switch up some things in my sinking funds that makes everything different, but I still enjoy watching these videos, and it's cool to see what everyone's spending their money on or how much they're budgeting for each month or paycheck, which is really cool. So gas is different. It will not have a tracker on the back. I just put the receipt once I filled up my tank in there. That way I know where the money has gone. Next up is car insurance, and car insurance gets $70, so $50, $60, $70. I do have some in here already, so we're just going to quickly count. 210, perfect. And again, date, amount, and total on the back there. Car insurance is done. Next up is spending, and spending. Last paycheck I gave myself $40, so this paycheck I gave myself nothing. I'm not really needing anything at the moment, so this is gonna not be filled. And then last but not least is grocery, which will be $40. That'll go in there, and as well as my gas and my spending. It doesn't have a tracker on the back. I'll just shove the receipt in there once I've spent the money. And my monthlies are filled. Let's get into my sinking funds. Sinking funds, this pay, I'm actually not filling a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out a couple that I will be filling and put the rest off to the side. So this paycheck, I'm only filling 3, which is travel, gifts, and emergency, aka my savings. So first up, we're going to start with travel, which is getting $40, which will be those two 20s. I do have some money in here, so that'll be all going together. And again, date, amount, and total on the back. And travel is done. Next up will be gifts, and gifts is getting 30. So 20 and 30. There is some money left in here, but I do need to put this back on my card. So that is all together. And again, date, amount, and total on the back. And gifts are done. And then last but not least is savings, and this paycheck it is getting $80, so 50, 60, 70, and 80. I do have some cash in here, so I'll kind of organize this a little bit nicer. And then we'll give it a quick count. Perfect. And again on the back, I will write date, amount, and total. So savings is done there with $300. And then again, just to quickly go over my savings plan that I'm doing for this year, I'm trying to save up $2,500, which is $210 a month, which is $105 a pay. I did have a smaller paycheck this month, so I wasn't able to hit that 105, but I was pretty close with hitting at 80. So I'm hoping for my next pay in February, I'll be able to do more than 105. That way I'm able to hit my February goal, which is at 420. I do have 300 already, so I just need 120 to fill up that section for my savings goal for 2020. And those were all of my sinking funds. I did have a couple of you ask last pay to talk about a bit more of the zero-based budget, which is what I did at the beginning of the video here. But again, I do not pull out exactly what I'm getting paid. So I do leave a little bit of money in my account as a cushion. Also, I do have subscription boxes that come out, so I leave that money in my account. And again, I am getting a credit card, which I'll put my subscriptions onto. That way you guys are able to see from my stuffing how much I'm putting in towards my subscriptions and whatnot. I have died down. I've got rid of BoxyCharm. I've got rid of my FabFitFun. I've got rid of Pop in a Box. And I just right now currently have my Disney subscription. So that is what I do here. Again, I will have a video on getting started to do your envelopes and how to make them, as well as how to set yourself straight for 2020 on a savings goal. And I also made a dream board for this year that I did film. I had a couple of you mention in my last video that you would like to see that. So again, comment down below. Let me know if you would like to see the video on how I made my dream board for 2020. And again, I will go into in a new video my lash company, well, not company, but I am getting started on lashes. And I can also break down how I'm budgeting on getting started with that. So that'll also be something that I'll be putting into my paychecks every weekly or bi-weekly, I should say. I'll save the money on the side and I can show you how I'm making that income and how I'm fitting it into these cash envelopes. So again, if you guys have any questions or any comments, leave them down in the comment section below and I will gladly reply as fast as I can. Again, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram or Snapchat or anything, all the links will be down below in the description bar, as well as my new lash Instagram account or beauty account. I will have my new one linked down below. I'll be doing a couple giveaways on there to get the ball rolling with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you in another video. Bye!